I'm so nervous. I could tank us. Okay. Oh no! It's a penance.
Knew it.
Oh shit! We got Mr. Popper's penguins.
Oh my gosh.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Penance or Reward. We got Ryan here, we got Matt here, and of course we have the wickedly talented individual this week with us, Matt Winters. How's it going, Matt?
Doing good, boys. Always, thank you for having me on it. It's unfortunate that we got a penance, but we got through it together.
Yeah, thanks for rolling with the punches on it.
I knew we were gonna get it. I knew we were gonna get that movie.
Mr. Winters, will you give us a quick summary? What's this movie about?
So, Mr. Popper's Penguins from 2011. So, we start off with Jim Carrey as a child, and his father is an adventurer of some kind, but he can never come back for his birthday. Cut to 30 years later, Jim Carrey puts his work first. He's divorced. He's got kids that call him Popper.
Popper!
He is a real estate man, like a marketing, like he's a seller of land. He's got a big case, very similar to like an Adam Sandler movie, right? He's got the big case that he's got to do. And then his father passes away. He leaves him a crate with a penguin in it. And then he tries to give the penguin back, but when he does that, he accidentally orders more penguins. Cut to family stuff, because now that he's got the penguins, the family is back in his life and everything's going good. He's not so much focused on the case anymore because he's got the penguins in his family, but then he gives the penguins away, goes back to the case, becomes kind of a bad father again. But then I believe he gets a letter from his father, like the letter that was under the table. And he reads the letter from his father, it gives him the whole kind of movie theme, so he decides to go rescue the penguins. I believe we end the movie with he takes the family to Antarctica, reunites all the penguins, and it hatches an egg, and happily ever after if you are the person watching, because it's over.
It was just kind of bland. It was kind of boring. It was
totally inoffensive, just totally uninteresting, just very, very by the numbers.
Yes. When you have poop jokes, that's kind of how you know.
Go ahead, talk about your favorite scene, Ryan.
It was my least favorite scene. I was revolted when he makes that penguin shit in the toilet.
From the Bombay doors! Oh!
Now, I think you were naming the penguins before, Matt. Can you recite all 6 penguin names?
Let me see if I can. Okay.
Ooh,
we got Captain.
Uh-huh.
We got Lovey. We got Stinky. We got Nimrod.
Yeah.
This is where I start to lose it.
There's the loud one. Squawky, Loudy. Well, I don't know.
Loudy?
I don't know his name.
Oh, wait, here we go. Loudy. It is Loudy.
It's
nice.
It's loud. Oh, Bitey. Bitey is the other one.
Yes.
I don't feel bad for not remembering those 2 names. Those are shit names.
Yeah.
The penguins, there's an initial shot with the penguin trying to go and turn on the faucet in the bathroom, and it looks so similar to X-Men Wolverine Origins when they try to do metal, and it's just like cartoon shiny metal.
What are some other good scenes? I know I quite enjoyed the art museum scene when they're on their bellies going down and they launch off and they fly into the band.
There's a part at the end where Jim comes in, he breaks into the press conference, he's like, "Wait, don't do it." And I will put money down that Jim improvised that, and that's not in the script.
Yeah.
This is the saddest one we've watched yet, in my opinion. There's a part at the beginning of this movie where it literally plays out like a parody. It's when he first gets the penguin, and it's running around making a havoc, and he's like, "I'm gonna have to call you back."
I'll call you back.
Whenever there's 6 of them running around, and he's like, "I can't believe this is happening." It literally is a parody of a Jim Carrey movie, even more so than Yes Man.
Well, I guess there's like a lot of there's no tension, right? Because you would think in a standard Adam Sandler movie, he would get the penguins, hate the penguins, and then they do a little bit of it. Like he goes to his job, the penguins come in, they mess it up, but he kind of likes the penguins, right? And he kind of just so really they just have him flip flop until about an hour 40 passes. It just feels like he could have had both, because even when he gives the penguins away, he immediately goes back to not being a good husband or trying to win his wife back. But it's like it's not one and the same. Like you can be a good father and just go to the zoo and visit the penguins. It's not.
Did you see in the credits, there's a card that comes up that says no penguins were harmed in the making of this movie. Jim Carrey, however, was bitten several times, but he had it coming.
I would believe it if they put no penguins were used in this movie as well.
Corey says, which penguin was your fave?
Which penguin was my fave?
Yeah.
Loudy, I think, was my fave. My least fave was the shit one. The one that shit everywhere. Stinky.
Oh! Matt, how about your favorite penguin?
Probably just Captain, because she gets to do the flying thing at the end.
She's doing it.
Favorite penguin?
Nimrod. What can I say? I like hijinks. Word. Jen asks, what was better, this movie or March of the Penguins?
I've never seen March of the Penguins.
I have not either.
I feel like no one has to see it, and they could automatically assume that March of the Penguins is better than Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Mr. Winters, can you give us your final opinion? How many stars? What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, I agree with both of you guys. Like, it's hard to watch because it doesn't feel like they're really even putting in any effort. There's not a lot to enjoy about the movie besides that Statue of Liberty joke. So, I know you guys rank them out of 10, right? You get 10 Jim Carrey stars. And like I said, I'm doing a podcast right now where we're not watching a lot of good movies, and I'm usually very forgiving of stuff, but I'm going to give this, like... I'll be generous since we got Penance today, and I'm going to give it 1 Jim Carrey star out of 10. I almost want to give it a half, but I'll give it 1.
I'm going to be a little more generous. I think I'm going to give it like 4.
Okay.
Yeah. I am really forgiving with movies. There are not many movies that I don't like, and
yeah,
because I know like Jim does phone it in for the most part, but there are a couple times where you can tell he's like at least putting in kind of an effort, and so I'll give him credit for that. But yeah, it's like 3.5. Mm-hmm. Knocking one of those off.
3.5. Wow.
Nice. Thank you.
So cruel. Matt is so cruel in his reviews. He likes to throw out a higher score and then knock them halfway through. I'm going 3 stars. It was boring. I didn't care for it. I'm not watching it again. Get out of it. I wanted to have more fun with the penguins, and quite honestly, I didn't have fun with them. One last thing, make sure to go support the fight against police brutality. Make sure to visit this link at the bottom, blacklivesmatter.carrd.co, to see how you can help out the fight and be allies like us here at Busy Night. And I've been Ryan.
I'm Matt. Serafini.
Yeah, and everybody have a busy night.